Hello again. Again, thanks for watching these videos. I just posted another one about how to do the intro the way that I played it on my arrangement of One Headlight for my cover of the great song by the Wallflowers. And I thought I'd do another quick one to show you the chords that I use in the verse and the chorus, and a little fill that I do in between the two, and a little bass line that I stuck into the chorus. So first of all, after the intro that we looked at in the last video, sorry. That was kind of it. We go straight into the verse. The verse chords are G major, D major, F sharp major, B minor, and then you're gonna pick up your first finger to get to the A. I guess you could go down to the A if you wanted to, but I just like to go. All right, and I palm mute all of that, like I showed you in the last video. Okay, so that's the verse. So long ago, I don't remember when. So when they say I lost my only friend, you repeat it. Said she died easy over broken heart disease. I listened through the cemetery trees. And this is where I do, where I put in a little fill, trying to do what I think it's the Hammond organ does on the real recording. So, as I mentioned in the other video, what I always do in these arrangements is try to keep the bass line, or the bass note, not really the line here because it's kind of percussive and difficult to do while you're doing other stuff. And then hit as many melody notes in the middle that I can and keep it full. So what I decided to do here was use a harmonic. Okay, so I'm putting my 3 fingers barely touching on the 12th fret, because those 3 notes would be in the G bar chord up there if you fretted it. So instead of, since I'm trying to make it ring, instead of fretting it, I just hit the harmonic by barely touching the strings right above the 12th fret. But I'm still fretting the 10th fret on the low A string to keep the bass note. So I guess I'm kind of plucking it with my fingers. Or you can pick it. See how that rings, whereas if we did this, the second we picked it up, it'd be done. So, alright, so I'm going to let that ring. And now I'm going to come up here and hit 2 notes that would be in a D bar chord if you did it up here. So this is the 10th fret on the B string, the 11th fret on the G string. So 10th fret on the 2nd string, 11th fret on the 3rd string. And then I'm going to come down. I like to switch my fingering a little bit for the B minor part. So it's kind of, since they're on the same fret, you can't really keep the same configuration unless you're jamming them in the frets very uncomfortably. So I'm using my first finger on the 10th fret here, and the second finger on the 11th, and then I slide down, and I'm keeping my second finger on the G string, but I'm now going to pick up the 7th fret on the 2nd string with my 3rd finger. So alright, so one thing I didn't talk about before is that I also hit the low D string and let it ring there. I'm actually coming in about a half beat too early with it there, but I like how it fills it out. Alright, so we've got the G bass note, and then if you let that ring, you're going to hit the D bass note open. I'm going to let it ring as much as I can, because when you move around, you end up muting the open strings pretty easily. But so you can hear that D ringing. Alright, this next part is hard to do on an acoustic guitar, and I flubbed it about, well, 75% of the time in the recording I did. But So let me show you that part. So we just did the ringy part. So now we're gonna do what would that be? F sharp. So we're doing a kind of the beginning of a bar chord. So we're gonna do our first finger on the 9th fret on the 5th string, third finger on the 11th fret of the 4th string, pinky on the 11th fret of the 3rd string. And you don't want to bar that because you're going to pick up your pinky. So we're just picking it up, or you can pull it off. And then this next one's kind of hard. So you're going to keep your 3rd finger and your pinky kind of in the same position, move them down 2 frets. But now we need to hit the low string. So that's kind of hard to get that bar in there. All right, so the notes that we're playing are the low string, 7th fret, but we're still up on the 4th and the 3rd string with our 3rd finger and our pinky, but we're on the 9th fret. So 1st finger, 7th fret, low string, 3rd finger, 9th fret, 4th string, pinky, 9th fret, 3rd string. And we need to pick up our pinky again. Oops, sorry. And I'm kind of plucking it with my fingers down here on the right hand too. Not really picking the low string. Now here we need to get down to an A. Do it however you want. You can also play the open string if you want. But that does kind of cut out the other string, so I guess I probably would slide it down. All right, then you're into the verse. All right, so that little kind of in-between fill ends up sounding like this. I'll play real slow. It's a little harder to play slow for some reason, but hopefully you could see the strings, and I hope you didn't mind the few notes that I flubbed in the middle. All right, so this is already 8 minutes, so I guess I'll just go through it one more time, and we'll do the chorus in another short video. So we've played the intro. We're going to sing a verse. So long ago, I don't remember when, is when they say I lost my only friend. Is it she died easy of a broken heart disease? Listen through the cemetery trees. And we're going to do this fill. All right, then we're going to do another verse. So I'll do a little video about the chorus next, and I hope that helps you at least with what I do in this awesome song. Thanks for watching.